everyone, my name's Lynsey Beattie. I'm 32 years old and I'm a professional figure athlete, which is very similar to bodybuilding but not as big as the big girls. I'm more of a feminine muscle, shall we say. I have 3 children, like I said. I've got twins 9 months old and I've got a 15-year-old son as well, so a bit of a gap between the two. I must apologise right now, since having the twins I've lost all brain cells and memory, so I have to have my questions in front of me so I can answer them, because I can't remember anything. So if I just keep looking down, it just keeps reminding me and we can go off again. My personality, well, I'm fun, easygoing, I don't take things too seriously, I like a laugh along the way, a bit of a joke, I like to be the centre of attention in some cases. And also I'm a meat eater. I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian, and if I was, I'd probably have died of starvation by now, because I'm not a big vegetable lover either. So a meat eater is what I am. I've never thought about becoming a vegan or a vegetarian. Like I've said before, I'm not really a big vegetable lover and really not a big seed lover, so I know vegans just eat seeds and vegetables, and really that's not something I'd enjoy doing on a regular basis. I've never been a vegetarian, I don't think I ever will be. I enjoy meat far too much for that. The amount of meat I actually eat in a week would be quite an awful lot. A couple of tons, I think. Well, maybe not a couple of tons, but you know, near enough. I eat chicken 4 times a day, plus fish as well in between, you know, so, or steak, mince, whatever I can get my hands on, I will eat. So every meal, as I say, I eat 6 meals a day. What's my favourite meat? My favourite meat, really, as I said before, is steak, but because it's quite expensive and I couldn't really eat that 4 times a day unless I won the lottery. But I tend to eat chicken or turkey or steak mince, so depends on, it's more like chicken is sort of my next favourite meat, and that's because I eat it all the time. And there's not really, I don't think there's any meat that I wouldn't eat. I buy my meat mainly from the supermarket when I'm off season. But when I'm getting ready for a contest, I will buy my meat from the wholesalers, because I do need a lot more, so obviously I buy it in bulk. I've never really thought about where meat comes from. I mean, yeah, I know where it comes from and how it was produced, but it's never when I'm sitting eating it, and it doesn't sort of like, you know, I never seem to sit and think where it's come from. I just, you know, that's my daily food, I just eat it. So it's not something I tend to sit and think about too much, and how it was produced. Again, that's something I wouldn't tend to sit and think about too much either. But I suppose it would be interesting to find out actually where it's come from, how it was looked after before it's gotten to my plate. So that's another thing that would be interesting to find out. Fast foods, I tend to, when I'm off season and I'm not dieting for a competition, I have eaten burgers, and I do enjoy a good burger from McDonald's. I prefer a double cheeseburger over a Big Mac. I don't like all the pickles and stuff that they put in it, and I'm really not keen lover of Burger King either. So usually if I go to McDonald's and I'm having a bit of a cheat, then I'll have a double cheeseburger, but that's about it really. I do prefer like other fast food places like KFC or Pizza Hut, and I do like Subway as well. So I tend to eat, you know, quite normal when I'm off season. I don't buy any, or really any, ready meals, to be honest. I used to buy them years ago for my son, who actually quite liked them, but he's got older now and he's not really into the ready meals, and I don't tend to buy them because they are full of salt and they're not really that good for you, so I don't tend to waste my money on them. Supermarket sausages. Well, I'm not a big lover of sausages or homemade burgers or anything like that, so that is something I don't really buy. If I do buy them, it'll be for the kids or the family to eat, but that's about it. Not for me. I don't like sausages. How much do I know about the process of meat production? Well, I know basically what everybody else knows really. I know, you know, it's killed for consumption, but again, I'm not too up to date with how it's got to your plate. Everything that I know about meat production has been from TV. I'm interested in finding out more about the meat process, because it would be nice to know what happens to it and how it actually got to where you know, my dinner plate. It would be interesting to, you know, see how different types of meats go through that process. Now it says, how would it affect me seeing the meat production process firsthand? Well, to be honest with you, I don't think it would affect me too much. I've got quite, you know, a strong head, and I don't think that I'd be, it wouldn't worry me too much. I mean, I can tend to, you know, watch things and disassociate myself from it. You know, I don't need to, it wouldn't put me off eating meat, put it that way. Whether it was, you know, nasty slaughter or a quick slaughter, I don't know what the processes are. I feel that maybe I'm quite a strong person, so I don't think it would, you know, affect me too much anyway. It would be nice to learn from this experience, to take other people's points of view. It'd be nice to learn, you know, the process of, you know, meat production, and also other people's view on meat, or people's view as being a vegetarian or a vegan and why they don't eat meat, and then obviously listening to my view of being a meat eater. It's quite interesting. I feel that I could bring a more rounded opinion of a meat eater to this debate, and because I eat it a lot, and it would be based upon a healthy lifestyle, and I could see how, you know, other people eat and how healthy they are through eating their diet on a daily basis. So I feel that, you know, I've got quite a lot of opinions that I could bring to the table. How would I react to if another contributor did not agree with my point of view? Well, I feel that everyone has their own opinion, and they also have to be able to create a good argument for me to consider changing my opinion. But at the end of the day, everybody, you know, will tell what they think, and I will listen, and if I feel I can put something over which is worthwhile, I will do. I've never witnessed an animal being killed before, so I wouldn't know what it was like. The only time I've ever seen an animal being killed for slaughter is actually on the television, so I'm not sure how much is edited for people to see on the telly, so it'll be interesting to see exactly what really does happen. I don't know if I would be squeamish. I think that maybe it might be a bit of a ooh, but it wouldn't put me off eating meat. I'm quite strong, so I don't think it's gonna, you know, affect me too much in general. So we'll see. Who knows? I might become a vegetarian after all this. I don't really know. Also, I think you should choose me because I'm not easily swayed. I feel I'm a strong, positive woman who doesn't give up on her beliefs. I feel that I am a good representation for my sport and can easily quash a lot of myths surrounding bodybuilding in general. I have lots of opinions and I'm not scared to voice them. I'm not shy, I'm not the retiring type. I will always get involved in any of the fights that are on the debate. Plus I'm an outgoing, fun person who likes a laugh, so pick me! Thank you! And there's another reason why you should pick me for this show, is because through my pregnancy I ate really well, plenty of meat, and it's produced 2 lovely babies. This one here is Gracie, and this one here is Gretel, and they're both 9 months old, so that's another reason why you should choose me. Dad.